Have you ever noticed small, seemingly insignificant changes in someone you care about? Maybe they've lost a little weight, started sleeping more, or just seemed different. It's easy to brush these off as simply part of getting older. But what if I told you that these quiet changes are actually warning signs? Signs that could be the body's way of telling us its time is running out. The truth is, our bodies often send subtle messages months, sometimes even a year, before the end comes. And the tricky part is, most of us miss them. Only later, when it's too late, do we realize these signs were there all along. What if you could recognize these signs before it's too late? What if you could prepare emotionally, mentally, and practically so you can give your loved one the best possible care during their final months or year? In this video, we're going to reveal the 7 most common signs that an elderly person might be entering their final year. These are subtle, sometimes barely noticeable clues that could change everything for you and your family. Stay with me until the end, because once you know what to look for, you'll never be caught off guard again, and you'll have the chance to make their remaining time full of love, comfort, and dignity. So, grab a seat and let's dive in. 1. Major breathing and circulation changes. The body slows down. This is one of the most telling signs. When breathing patterns change and circulation weakens, it's time to really listen. You might notice shortness of breath, even when sitting still. Breathing could become shallow, or they might pause between breaths. As the heart slows, circulation redirects, leaving the hands and feet cold and pale. This is the body's way of conserving energy. Blood flow is prioritized for vital organs, not extremities. It can be scary for families to witness, but this isn't something to fix. It's the body's natural process. The most important thing you can do is create a peaceful, comforting environment. Sometimes, small changes, like using a humidifier or offering sips of water, can help them feel more at ease. 2. Unexplained weight loss. The hidden red flag. Ever noticed someone's clothes fitting looser or their appetite fading away? You might think, oh, that's just part of getting older. But this is often a warning sign. Weight loss in older adults isn't just about eating less. It's the body telling you that something deeper is happening. The body isn't absorbing nutrients like it used to. Muscle mass fades, and systems begin to slow down. Conditions like cancer, heart failure, or even depression can be behind this. And once you see the weight drop, don't ignore it. This isn't just about looking different. It's about your loved one's well-being. Pay attention and act early. If you notice this, focus on comfort foods, hydration, and keeping them as strong and healthy as possible. But what about the next sign? Wait until you hear this one. 3. Extreme fatigue. When rest isn't enough. Fatigue, we all experience it. But when it's a deep, unrelenting exhaustion that never goes away, it's time to pay attention. This isn't just about being tired after a busy day. It's an overwhelming fatigue that makes even the simplest tasks feel impossible. Walking, dressing, or talking can suddenly seem exhausting. The body is conserving energy. Organ functions are slowing down, and as a result, the person becomes weaker. What's heartbreaking? The emotional toll. Once independent seniors may feel frustrated, withdraw from family, and lose their spark. If you notice this, don't push them. Support them. Give them time, peace, and understanding. The next sign might be even more difficult to spot. Let's take a look. 4. cognitive confusion and emotional withdrawal. The mind fades slowly. This one might surprise you. You may notice a loved one forgetting names, losing track of time, or even becoming disoriented in places they've known for years. It's not just a regular forgetfulness. The brain is being deprived of oxygen and nutrients, causing slow cognitive decline. You may also see emotional withdrawal, avoiding conversations, feeling disconnected, and acting indifferent. This isn't their choice. It's the brain's way of adjusting to the body's decline. Be patient, provide reassurance, and meet them where they are. Love can still be felt, even when words fade. Hang on tight, because the next warning sign could be harder to watch. 5. Repeated infections and slow healing. The immune system weakens. Frequent infections, long recovery times. These are clear signs the body's defenses are weakening. What was once a minor cold now seems to linger. Small cuts take longer to heal. The immune system is simply no longer strong enough to fight back effectively. You might notice things like frequent pneumonia or urinary tract infections, UTIs. In fact, mental confusion can be the first sign of infection, long before the physical symptoms show up. For many families, watching this can be incredibly hard. You want to help, but sometimes aggressive treatments only cause more suffering. Instead of pushing for more interventions, focus on comfort, hydration, rest, and minimizing stress. And just when you thought it couldn't get harder, here's a sign that truly signals the final stage. 6. Swelling and fluid retention. The body struggles to maintain balance. Have you noticed increased swelling in their legs, ankles, or even abdomen? This could be a sign that the body is having trouble maintaining fluid balance. As circulation weakens, fluid begins to accumulate in the extremities, often leading to noticeable swelling. This swelling can indicate heart failure, kidney problems, or other critical conditions. It's also linked to the body's difficulty processing waste and toxins as organs begin to slow down. Although fluid retention can be managed, it's important to recognize this as a sign that the body is reaching a stage where it is struggling to maintain its normal functions. Pay close attention and focus on comfort, elevating the legs, monitoring breathing, and ensuring their comfort. 7. Loss of bladder or bowel control. The body's functions begin to fail. This one is hard to talk about, but it's something to look out for. Loss of bladder or bowel control. This could be a result of muscle weakness or a sign that the body's systems are slowing down and no longer functioning as they once did. Incontinence or difficulty controlling bodily functions can be a warning sign that the body is entering its final stages. While it's tough to witness, it's a natural part of the process. It's important to offer reassurance and care, and to make them as comfortable as possible. For many families, this sign can be emotionally difficult to accept. But remember, providing comfort and dignity is what matters most. So, what do we do with all of this? Understanding these signs isn't about fearing death. It's about preparing for it. The more you recognize these early warnings, the more you can cherish the time left. Cherish moments, offer comfort, and remember that the most meaningful thing is not how much they can do, but that they feel loved and cared for. What changes can you make today? Recognizing these signs can help you support your loved ones with clarity, compassion, and dignity. Don't wait until it's too late. The signs are subtle, but they're there. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe, and join our community. Leave a comment and share what you've learned today.